And you are able to see my screen.
No, if you are yet to share.
Sure, sir. I'm just sharing.
Yeah.
When you are able to see it, then please let me. Okay.
Yes.
Shraddha, are you able to explain what we discussed about these seven concepts and which seven concept we discussed yesterday?
Okay. So yesterday we have. I'm still not able to see your screen. Just for info. And yesterday we have gone through the link queue, then null pointer safety. After that, lambda expression, async await, task, and exception, and dependency injection.
Yes. Yes. Good.
Yes.
Hope you are able to see my screen now.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So now I am opening this VS Code and we'll continue with another example.
Okay.
So we will done through these only. And right now, whatever we are not sure about this is applicable for date. Okay. Has value is applicable for date, is not applicable for string value. Okay.
Okay.
That's why we're not able to get this.
Okay.
Okay. Now we need to cover other things. What are those? So, here, let me create one. Let me cover this task. Okay. And with task and async wait. Okay. Please put yourself on mute, and when you need to speak, then you can
Okay.
unmute and me ask the question. Okay. And right now we completed this link view we covered, and link view we covered, and null safety we covered, exception handling we covered, and now what else we need to cover? Lambda we covered. Yes, there only we also cover lambda. Lambda we covered. And now we need to focus on a task, async, and dependency. Okay. We need to focus on these three. So First, let me show you what we are doing here. Let me run this. Okay. Now here you are able to see means you are able to see it will, you can say, doing whatever we are able to see is doing in a sequence manner. Okay. So it will printing in a sequence manner. So here you are able to see first we are printing this. So it will encounter, so it will print this. You understand my point? And after that, this will encounter, this will print. Okay. And after that, this will print. And in exception handling, these things based on the, you can say, sequence, everything is printing. Are you able to understand this? Based on a sequence working.
Yes, yes.
So this is called synchronous. Okay. When we say asynchronous, let me, you can say this, do this. Pass dot delay. Okay. 2 milliseconds. Okay. So right now, if you run this, then observe the difference. So right now, it's working in a synchronous manner. It's not good. But sometime we want means function will take time to execute. Okay. So for that, when we will say, hey, this will require some time to execute, we will use task. Okay. For that, you can use task like this way. Let's say it will return a string, and here you can say this public, uh, public static, public static async, async string. Here get string value. Here then task. Okay, task delay 2000, and here uh, from task from task function. Okay, so now to okay, now what we need to do Get string directly, and here we need to use await. Await as await of the one. Select that. Thanks for the diagram. Doing the work. What parameters? So it's giving us a problem. System comparison sync task, method builder, main. Okay. So for that, we will apply this thing. It will give us the apply await. It will not accept in this. Potential fluxes. Okay, I will return from a task. Okay. So now this is the one way to create this task. And let's say you want to return another thing, then you can return another thing as well. So let me return, let's say int, let me go to that, value, here we will return that. Uh, okay. And you can return anything with this method. And if there is if you want to, if you don't want to return anything, then you are doing for, you can say, another purpose, then you can use this without, you can say, this type. Then it will work without any return type. Just printing message only. So here we have just console right line, and we are saying hello. Thanks. Okay, so this is the way to define on this, and you can say uh, return a list of element or anything, a list of complaints. Like earlier, we use this list, created a list there, and you can return that as And do you have any question or concern regarding this task?
No, sir.
Okay. Then now we need to here means because task is saying it will not happen now because we are giving a delay here. Okay, Shraddha?
Yes,
So
right.
it will take some time. And here, if you are able to see right now, let me do one thing. Let me do this thing. Console dot write ln right, and you can say this write ln I am n of the main function. Okay. So if you will see, because your this execution will take time. Am I right? So I am return from a task function, and I'm under the main function. Okay, so means here we are saying hey you need to wait before moving forward. Okay, wait is means we are saying it will take some time, but we can continue with the things. Okay, so now we go to a task, and I think is a you can say if means you want means it should be happen in a future, then you need to mention async there. Means hey this requires some time. It will not you will not get result immediately. It's required time. So for that you need to start the things with the sync async, and inside that you can write a async or await. If you want to do something heavy lifting or time consuming task, you need to give a delay. Okay. And delay we are doing for simulation purpose, but in a real life or real project, we will not use. We will make a API call. It will take some time to resolve. Okay, and we will make a you can say this. We will make a API call database connection. It will take some time. You understand my point?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for there we will use this async await. Okay, and are you clear about this async and await as well?
Yes, 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 sir.
It's not you can say truly CPU utilization, but it's saying means I'm not blocking the main thread. Main thread will be free, but whatever I will do in a background. Okay,
Okay.
and it gives you a result when I will get. Okay. Now dependency injection. Let's say think
Before,
about hello.
sorry to interrupt, but before moving ahead now,
Yes,
in
yes.
which cases, in is there any particular case or for what, in which cases we can use that async await? Like, for example, there is some cases that we have to
Yes.
use that. So, is
Yes.
there any
Yes.
kind of okay?
Why not? That's why I told you and I requested you so many times. Shraddha, you need to check. Everything is there. Okay. If you spare some time, it will save our time. Okay. Everything is mentioned, why we need to use and what are the use cases. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Where where task will take some time. You will
Okay.
not get the result immediately. Okay. Now, any question or
Okay.
concern?
No, no, no.
Means for this API call, first we need to make a request. Am I right? And after making a request, what we need to do, we need to, you can say, do this operation. Means, let's say for in a this first we'll make a request, and the server will check that request and validate and perform the operation whatever we need to process. Am I right? To get a result. Am I right? And then you will get a result. Am I right? So many activities are there, and to perform that activity you require time.
Yes, sir.
So if you require time, then you cannot stop your existing task. Am I right?
Yes, right.
That's why we need to use async await. And this is a way to tell them, hey, this will take some time and you need to do this in a background. You cannot block our main thread.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we will let me create two classes. One is class public class bar. Okay. And bar have a public class public bar. Okay. And the bar is a bar, and let's say public class engine. Okay. And engine as a public engine. It's a constructor. Okay. So do you know what is constructor?
Constructor is it is same as a class. We call it for a memory. What we can say? Memory management. It is same like a class.
It's the
No,
same
apart
like a
from
class.
that, no, I'm unable to recall that.
So either you will ask the question or answer the question. Okay. Otherwise,
Yes,
you will not learn and you will not feel confident in your interview. Please.
yes,
And that's why I'm saying you need to practice and you need to come up with a question.
yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
constructor, as its name suggests, Shraddha, it will you can say it will help to construct our object. Am I right? Because class is nothing, it's a blueprint. Okay. Actual thing is a object. You understand my point? And in your class, let's say you require some properties. And if you require some properties, definitely means some properties are mandatory. Okay. Which you want whenever new instance of your class will create, anyone create a new instance of your class, you require those bare minimum properties at a construction time only. Understand my point? So that property you will ask in a this time only when you are creating object. That's a constructor, and constructor name is same as your class name.
Okay.
You understand my point? Even
Yes.
though if you will not, you can say right here, then default constructor will call automatically, and default constructor is without character.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a typo mistake. Okay. So this is the engine string constructor declare a type with the parameter list must be this constructor initial. Public class engine power voice complaint. Clear type and this request master this master initialization. What what okay. So here we will say public engine and right now we will say one enable to or the yes, we can say public bar there we say engine or engine. So car require engine. Okay. So you can say this is a you can say engine is a dependency of car. You understand my point? Okay. Hello, Shraddha.
Yes, yes.
So that means if it's a dependency of car, then you can think of you can think of means your car whenever you will create any instance of the class, then your engine is a car responsibility to create a engine instance as well or object as well. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And if let's say means tomorrow you need to means you there is some problem in an engine, am I right? Then what you need to do? Then you need to touch on this car class again or not?
If there is a problem with engine, then I'll go to the engine class directly. Why to go through the car?
So I am saying right now, it's this car is responsible to create a engine only.
Engine. Okay, okay.
You understand my point?
Yes.
So if it's doing this, so if something went wrong, if I let's say right now this engine is related to TVS. Tomorrow I need to change this to uh, you can say this Honda or
So then
Hero.
you have to go through the car only.
Yes, you cannot do that because it's a tightly coupled. Am I right?
Yes, yes,
Because you are doing inside only. But
yes.
but this is not a case. Am I right? What we need to do in that case, we need to take that engine as a dependency.
Okay.
Okay. As a dependency, we need to take that up and based on you can say so that we can mean now this is not a responsibility of car to create an engine. Am I right?
Right.
Whomever is going to use this class, it's a that is a user responsibility to provide that engine.
It's,
You understand my point or not?
yes, getting that.
So this is a dependency. Okay.
Okay.
And to inject, it's a user responsibility. Who will use this class to provide a
Okay.
required dependency?
Okay.
Makes sense for you? Makes sense for you?
Sorry,
Makes sense for you or not?
yes, yes, yes.
So
Now I
right
got
now,
that.
yes, right now, let me give you one example. Right now, let's say make this engine. Let me show you how you can achieve this dependency injection in a, you can say this, injection in C sharp. So right now, this is a engine, am I right? Let me do this. Let me do this engine one. You can say it's extending from engine one. You understand my point?
Yes.
So here and here you will say okay. For that, let me show you what is the how you can achieve that in this. Okay. So let me create a one interface. Let interface. Okay. And name is engine. Okay. And engine as a, you can say some method. Let's say method is task string get gears get gears. Let me please mute yourself.
Okay.
Get gears. Okay. And you can say string get model. String get model. Okay. So let me create. You can say for naming convention we need to use I with this. And here what we will do, let me create a implementation class of this interface. Okay. So here we will say public Honda engine, Honda, and it will extend I engine. Public class Honda, and it will extend I engine. You understand my point? Now, here this Honda is responsible to implement these methods. Okay. So for that, we'll say async task int get players and players get players and delay task for play and and return get Yes. Yes. Element interface. So, yes. So is the public string that matter. Yes. Return that clear. String from the that clear. I will transfer for clear only. And here, find this async. And here as well, we need to do this. And here, let's say, cost, the delay, and search, go to the and here we will need to get model ICD model with okay. So here we need to match. Okay. So we want to get yes, 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 other body, yes. Okay, let's keep it simple and remove this. For your understanding, let's keep it simple. So here's what I am doing. I am passing this as a parameter. Okay. So now I am creating another engine from our interface. Let's say 0. Okay, and here is a 0 model. 0 model. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let me do this inside our main method. Inside our main method. So we will give this dependency injection, and here we will say I from the top is equal to no from the okay, and here that we will do 0 0. Okay, new okay. And now we need to create a path, new path. Now, what you can do, because this require this Honda, because this Honda is also an instance of this your engine interface. You can pass, okay, and it will not complain you anything, and it will give you output as well. And tomorrow, let's say the season has been changed, then you can pass at the place of Honda, you can pass another, you can say, engine as well. So this is all about dependency. You understand my point, Shraddha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when we have a dedicated topic on this dependency injection. In that topic, we will learn about that dependency injection. So,
Yes.
any question or concern regarding these all these seven, you can say, concepts?
No, sir, not right now. Just
Whatever we left, because we have some time, we can practice the things on a, you can say this as well. Check existence, it will give a boolean only. And if you want to, you can say check, you can say selected things only. Selected, or let's say you want to create a, you can say list of items, list of titles only, or list of property, whatever you want, you can do in this manner as well. List dot select, okay, and inside select you will say this select C dot title, okay, and the tool list. So it will give you a list of title only, okay.
okay. Okay.
And if you want to have a, you can say this count as well. Count is also there. Okay. Count of count of unresolved or priority tickets. Count of priority tickets. Then you can do that as well. List or count. C or 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 40 orders equal to 10. Okay. So it will give you a count there. So here, let me print this. Console, console, for to provide console for right line. So here we will say count list of titles console provide along list of titles request console stack existing online. Uh, so this is also there. Okay. So the function generate list one. So printing this, I'm not printing it. It's the stuff, that's why it's printing only this. It count the list of titles only. For that, I need to do this. F0. So could you summarize what we discussed and what you learned from this advanced topic of C sharp?
From starting or for today only?
Yes, because today we will cover all the 7 topics, and but if you want to means memorize everything and if you want to repeat everything, whatever we discussed in a C sharp, this refresher, you can do that as well. It's totally up to you.
In today's session, we have gone to the deeper with the async await and task. Then we have studied for the constructor and then interface and dependency injection.
Okay, what you learned?
With async and await, if as per priority, if we want to uh, take any task further without the interrupting the background task. For example, for the
Without
sending,
interrupting the background task?
without interrupting the flow of the background process, we can we use the async and await for that. For a or if we want any particular task to get delayed by fraction of seconds or for a particular time period, we'll use await.
Okay. So, okay. And what is constructor and why we use constructor?
A constructor as a constructor we use for the constructing an object which is which name is same as the class name and if we are not sending any parameters through the constructor, it is a default constructor with no parameters.
Okay. Okay.
And okay,
What else?
nothing.
Nothing else. What do you think? You require more preparation for interview?
Yes, yes, yes. I need to go more deep with the
Let me stop the recording first.